I'm gonna go over statue. There's not that much different or anything different really with statue. Another low risk level, not much to talk about. But there's a few things that I guess are worth mentioning. So let's set the level on left strafe. Since you didn't watch any cinema, there's gonna be two guards here. If they're in your way, just kill them. Just be aware of that. Basically, everything the same as IL up until Trev. A good way to judge your turn here is see this dot on the ground? Do a hard turn as soon as you're on this dot. It's a good visual cue for this turn. And yeah. Valve strafing. I am really bad at valve strafing, so my advice to you would be to learn from a different player because I am terrible at it. All I do though for my valve strafing is left C, right C, and so forth, and I tap down C occasionally. I don't touch the analog at all. I'm really bad at it, but this is what I do. This is the best I can do. I've tried different methods. I'm just bad at it. When you're strafing Val, there's a line on the ground here behind him. You want Val to be on that line. If he's too far left, he'll get stuck on this thing. So just use that ground as a visual cue. I just keep strafing him out. Once the big message pops out, which will be right here, I just do 7 quick strafes and then leave. That's my timing method. There's a few other methods you could use. I just do quick 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So usually I get the objective A fade at the fence. On an IL, you can push it a lot further. You don't want to risk it on RTA, but I'll get it around there every run. Nice and safe. And then here, run to the statue. I don't recommend Trev shot. I'm like maybe 40% with it. It's too risky for me on a run. So you're just going to run into the statue here. Now, a few things can happen that are really out of your control. Sometimes a charging guard will come down here and like shoot you like 3 times. It's pretty rare. Not a big deal usually. Sometimes a guard will pull a grenade while you're running here and throw it. And that grenade has killed Trev before on an RTA run for me. And you just fail. And it's like, oh, well, it's probably 1 in 100 or 1 in 1,000. Yeah, it probably is. But you can lose a run to that. So just be aware that statue is pretty free, but you can get fucked. That's all I have to say. So run into the statue. Wait for the question mark message, the third one. It's 2 question marks. Then you start your 5 slaps. 1 slap, 2 slap, 3 slap, 4 slap, 5 slap. Now I run a few extra tenths here just to make my leave a little more safe than an IL leave. And then I leave and right strafe. So if a grenade did go off here, there's a few things that can happen. It can kill Trev, which is bad. But if it kills a body armor guard and leaves Trev alive, there will be spawn guards in the level with shotguns. So you have to be aware of that too. Because they do a lot of damage, like 2 bars. So I like to take the angle there that I left at. Get a boost. I follow this wall. This wall usually gets you a second boost. Like right across. 2 boosts. 4 bars. So if there's a spawn guards later in the level, or if that guard charged you and you're down to like 1 bar, yeah, you have a small chance of dying, so just be aware. Hug the wall on your right. I like to do a hard right after this. I'll go in between this stuff of the fence and this thing. You can take the other line. I prefer this one. And then there's a line on the ground here. You can kind of see it. Just follow this line all the way down. And then go to the right of this thing. There's not much to talk about on the return. It's pretty standard. If there's a guard in your way, just try to avoid him, of course. The return is exactly the same, nothing different than an IL. And yeah, you should have probably a 234 return, 235 return with 2 boosts maybe, depending. I was pretty safe on the leave. I got 2 boosts, but it was like a 0.4. Not a great return, but I was safe with the leaves, so. You can shoot an ad here for swag. If you shoot her in the head or anything, she'll die, so not recommended. But if you shoot her in the leg, it's kind of funny. She'll pop up. So I like to do here, I like to open the door and get stuck for a couple tenths in this like area in the corner. And then I like to run at the side here and then follow this. I'm just burning a few seconds so I can time the FR perfectly. That's like my way of timing it. I'll do some slapping to affect the FR, more Goldeneye Superstition. But anyways, you basically want to be like right here when this thing goes off, because you want to be able to see this flight recorder spawn, this flight recorder spawn, this one, or this one. So it's basically 4 you can get fast, I think. 4 of 9. I believe it's 9. But you're almost 50%. So like, I get this one. Like, there's the farther one back there. If you don't see any, I like to go to the right here and see if it's behind this one, and then do a left circular look, and you can check out all the spots to come back. If it's these 3 here, 4 here, you can get it and kill Nat at the end for swag. If not, there will be guards there and you can't shoot her. But yeah, the flight recorder can save up to 5-6 seconds, so it's pretty RNG. Not a fun level for RTA. It's basically the same thing with just, I hope I get a good FR. I can kill Nat here, but I missed her because I'm bad. She won't fail the mission because she won't fade out yet, but that's what I get here. Yeah, 229. That's pretty standard. If you get a good FR, like a low 220, 230. If you get a bad FR, you get like a 23X or something. There's not much to it. It's pretty much all random once you learn the route. It's 227 here. I was experimenting with the Trev shot. See, I'm only like 40% with it, so I'm not willing to do it in runs. Even if the run's bad, I'm not willing to do it. I feel like I can do riskier strats on other levels to gain more time, so I just don't think it's worth it.